In this topic, we're going to have a look at what we call measures of central tendency. And we'll just highlight a few important features of this concept. Now, it says here that sometimes we need to condense, it's a bit like a summary, condense data further down to one number. And this is called a central or representative piece of data that represents the whole bit of information. We commonly know it as the average, but it's also known in this particular topic as the mean. And there are other measures of central tendency as well, including mode and median. So let's have a look at how the mean is calculated. Very simply put, the mean is calculated by taking each number and adding them together first of all. And then dividing it by how many numbers there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. And when we work this out, we get what we call the mean. There's the symbol for the mean. It was illustrated up here. And when we work this out, you can do this on your calculator. We get 36 divided by 5, which equals 7.2. So there's our calculation of the mean. That's the very basic way to do it. But it's very important also to know how to use your calculator to do this. So if you have a look in your notes further down here, we've got some instructions on how to use your calculator to find the mean. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take a working model of the calculator. Now I've reduced the size of this so that we can see it. See both the calculator and the instructions, but your instructions are written down in the book. So let's follow these instructions and see how to actually do this calculation of mean with a Casio calculator, the ones that you use. So we start by turning the calculator off, usually Shift AC, and then it says turn the calculator on again. And it says set the calculator to the statistics mode, which is mode, and it's number 2. And you get these bits of information here. We press 1 for, one for the statistics mode that we need, and we get a display that shows a column. Now, in the notes, it tells you what happens if you end up with 2 columns, a frequency column, which we'll use later. But at the moment, we just need the 1 column and we need to enter the data. So it says to enter the data, all we need to go is to type in the information. So we go 4, and notice it says equals, and down we go. 6 equals 2, 8, 3, 9, 12, 6, 4, and 5. Press equals at the end, and all that information is put in. There's a few instructions further down to show you what to do if we make a mistake. And you can scroll up, back through the numbers and change them if you need to. So we've got our 10 numbers there. You can see 10 numbers, and there's 5. So I'll just go to the next page. Now, it says, when you're ready, you press AC, and it says, don't panic, it looks like it's disappeared, but the data's there if we need it again. Now, to find out the information, all we need to do is to press the Shift key. So we press Shift, and we press 1. And we get our options. In the notes, there's a description of what each one of these things are, as you can see here. But we're going to go down to where it says continue with the example from the previous page in your notes, and it says the mean, the screen should be the same as the bottom of page 13. Now that means what's up here, so that's a little bit of a typo error, so it's this information here. To get our answer, we press 4 because we want this one here as our function, and as you can see, there's the mean there, so we press 2, and we press equals. And you get the answer of 5.9. So that gives you your answer for the mean. Now what you need to do is to practice this a little bit, make sure you're okay with it, and you'll be fine. You have to do it a few times in order to remember it for later. So have a try with that.